Hey guys, today I'm gonna do a quick video about self-harm. A lot of people don't know what self-harm is about, so I thought I'd tell you a bit about it. If somebody has a cut that's on their arm but nearer their hand, it could just be an accident. They could have like fallen over or something. So don't go saying, oh, you're a self-harmer, unless you actually know that they are a self-harmer. Because if you call somebody a self-harmer that isn't, quite a lot of the time they do start to self-harm because they already think, oh, people think that, so I might as well. Self-harm is when people physically hurt themselves. So if they got a razor blade and cut part of their body, that would be classed as self-harm. A lot of people don't know that it's not just cuts which is self-harm. Burning, that's classed as self-harm. Physically punching your body or hitting your body to give yourself bruises, that's also classed as self-harm. But the thing that shocked me most is that hair pulling is classed as self-harm. If you physically grab hold of your hair and pull it out, that is classed as self-harm. Personally, I don't know anybody who does this, and I'd be really interested to get to know more about hair pulling. If anybody who does hair pull, message me, because I'd love to know a bit more about it, so I could chat to you and see what it's like. People don't understand what self-harm's about. A lot of people, if you went to school and you had a jumper on and you pulled the sleeves up and you had self-harm scars on your wrist, people would probably think, oh, you're attention seeking. You don't self-harm for a reason. And quite a lot of people don't know why other people self-harm. I think that self-harm should, like at school, I think self-harm should like have assemblies or presentations about it, so people would understand more about it, because we don't do it for attention. We do it because we feel like we have to, like there's something in our life and it's meant to be there. And I've been through a lot this past 3 years, and that's what's led me to self-harm. Not because I want people to look at him, feel sorry for me, loads of people crowd around me because of it. I don't want any of that. I don't want to be an attention seeker, but I also do want people to know what I've done, because if they understood what other people go through, like when bullies bully people and then the victim self-harms, they need to learn that it's not right to bully because it's led to this. So it's not, yeah, there is some people who do it for attention, and I know a few people who do it for attention, but a lot of people don't do it for attention, and others need to learn that not every single person does it for attention. Most people have a story behind it, and that's what other people need to learn to accept, that there is a lot that's probably going off in their life. The second thing that I want to pinpoint is how to cover scars. So the first thing that I did when I did mine, I used bracelets to cover them. Because, I mean, yeah, this one's not a very good example because it can go through. But if you've got a bracelet thick enough, people won't be able to see it. You know what I mean? Makeup, that's another good thing to use. I use, to cover mine, Gosh Exceptional Wear, long lasting makeup, and it's light reflecting. And I use number 14 Sand, and because it's long lasting, I only need a tiny little bit, and that would cover a couple of scars. And you're probably wondering why you can't see my scars now, and that is purely because I'm wearing the makeup on my wrist. Also, another thing to use is for more short period of time is Max Factor Cream Puff 55 Candle Glow. That's good. I use that sometimes, and I just use one of these little brushes like this, and then just like dab it on, and that covers pretty well, apart from sometimes it needs rubbing in a bit, but that does give quite a good cover. You could also use sweatbands and arm warmers. You can get them pretty much anywhere. Sports shops, they sell a lot of that. I also want to talk about trying to heal wounds. The quickest that I've healed one of my wounds was because I put Sudocrem on it, and I thought that helped a lot to cover them. It covered them, but also made them fade quicker. This was when I first started to cut, when I didn't want people to know. I got about that much on my finger. I rubbed it in a bit, and then I just put it on the wound like that. So you put that on, and then you put your makeup on top, and it covers it up nicely, and it also heals it. Another thing, I haven't tried this yet, but when I had my piercing here, which is my tragus piercing, I got this blue banana. It's 5% tea tree oil in almond oil, and because it's trying to, when the earring is in, it's trying to heal the skin around. I've never tried it, but I think that'd work. I'll probably try it and then experiment with it and tell you in the next couple of videos or something, but I think that would work. The next video that I'm going to do is probably about who to tell if you've self-harmed. So I'm not going to go into much detail into that now. You'll have to wait till the next video for that. So yeah, stay strong, because we're fragile but unbreakable, and we can get through it together. Come on. See you later.